Hey there, it's Dawn here with Dinkyloves Bath and Body. Today we are making Dream Come True Solid Bubble Frosting. No eggs, no sugar, no baking soda, no rush. Can be master batched. This recipe also comes with a no-fill bath bomb recipe. This is the recipe from the DIY Bath and Body shop on Etsy. Now, I have measured my ingredients. I decided not to bore you with those videos of me measuring things. I do have a mask on, and I have got the double boiler method going here. And we're stirring up our ingredients. So wear a mask. Some of these powders are airborne. Hopefully you can understand me pretty well right now. I do not know. But we will find out when I edit this video. So stir it up till you get the powders mixed and really well. And of course this is going to melt. It does have some distilled water in it, but it's going to melt. And I remove my mask when the powders are incorporated and they're not airborne anymore. So, according to this recipe, I do not have to rush, hurry. It does not set up so quick that I cannot pipe it the way I want to pipe it or color it the way I want to color it. And I will tell you from experience, I have purchased other bubble frosting recipes. Mine did work fairly well, except when you piped it out of the bag, I had to squeeze it so hard I could not, it was like literally getting a workout every time I piped a bath bomb. It was just that thick. So I'm really excited about this recipe, and hopefully I can make it correctly the first try. Now this is not the sample batch. I just dove in with the 1,000 gram batch because I've got a lot of bath bombs to pipe and I want to do 2 colors, and so I just decided to make it all at one time because I am impatient and I didn't want to make one batch and then make another batch. I just wanted to make one big batch and split it in 2 and do it all at one time. So we will melt this slowly over low heat, and I will not make you watch the entire melting process. I just want you to see how it is in its phases. So this is from the first minute or 2. This is what's going on in my bowl. Now you do weigh this bowl before you start, and as it cooks and melts down, when it's finally melted and everything is smooth and creamy, I will weigh this again to see how much water I've lost, and I will add that back before I add my preservative to make sure that everything is the right weight and that my preservative is the right amount, because we don't want nothing yucky growing on this. We want this to be beautiful and nice for our customers and keep our reputations squeaky clean. So if you haven't already, go check out my other videos. I have lots of them. I have lots of recipe reviews of her shop. I also have other things that I make for other recipes I've purchased. I've purchased my bath bomb recipe from 2 Wild Hairs, and that's the one that I use. I still use it. My customers love it, and I recommend it. I like the 2 Wild Hairs shop. It's a good shop for supplies and for bath bomb recipes. That's the main one. I have tried a few of the other ones there, but Sandra's shop is my favorite for recipes. But the bath bomb recipe I did get from there. And there's a video on that. There's a video on the natural deodorant, cream deodorant from Sandra's shop. We'll also be giving you a coupon code through this video, so make sure you watch all of it. You will get to see me pipe my unicorn fluff bath bomb cupcakes. And unicorn fluff is a scent that I designed. and it's a favorite with my customers, so I wanted to make sure that I'd done some of those. And I also got some little toys to stick on top of these bath bomb cupcakes. I'm not going to put them on all of the cupcakes, but I will put them on some of them because I'm doing a giveaway on my Dinkyloves Bath and Body LLC group page on Facebook. So type Dinkyloves Bath and Body LLC in your Facebook search bar and go join my group. I do giveaways. I auction off Bath and Body products. It's just a lot of fun. Anything new I make is on there. My group members get first shot at new products. They get first shot at discounts. They get first shot at things that maybe I've had a little while. I need to get them sold, and so it's rock bottom prices. They get first shot at all that. So you may want to go over there and join my group. So as you can see, now I don't know how a black speck gets in everything. It's just like floating in the air. I made sure all this was very clean before I started working with it. You can see how it is, just like it's gloppy. It's kind of gloppy, so we'll let it keep cooking. Okay, we're looking for a degrees of 70 degrees Celsius. Now, I got my little gun here. I'm not quite there yet. I'm used to using Fahrenheit because here in North Carolina, that's what we mostly use. So I'm not from Canada, I am from North Carolina. As you probably can tell by my accent, and that's okay. And we got, this looks kind of like, the word she uses in the recipe is gelatinous. And I can definitely see that. If you can see, camera, how gloopy this is. Now, I want this to be very smooth, and so do you. So let's make sure that we get all of the granules melted in that powders that we put in here. We don't want a gritty bubble frosting. Now, even adults love bubble frosted cupcakes. It's a bath bomb, but children do too. And we want those children to have the cutest, most perfect frosting. Everything you do, do it as best as you can. I am a devout Christian, and I believe doing everything I do heartily as unto the Lord. And life is so much sweeter when you give everything your best. Okay, this is looking pretty good to me. Now I'm going to do this and make sure I don't feel any graininess, and I don't. And this is very hot, so be careful doing this. But my gloves are fairly thick, so I can do that. Now we're going to check our temperature again. Stir it around here. Okay, I can't do both at the same time. I'm losing my bowl. So let me stir it, and then I'll check my temperature. I want everything evenly heated, and if I just get a temperature off the top, it's going to be too cool. If I just get one after I flip it off the bottom, it's going to be too hot. So I have to stir this around to get my perfect temp. And I'm still not quite there yet, so I'm going to let it cook just a little bit more. Okay, now this is where I want it to be with heat and with looks. So now it's not quite at 70 degrees, but it looks ready. So I'm thinking I'll go ahead. I don't know though. It says to wait till it's 70 degrees. So maybe we should just keep heating it up. But it looks really melted. Since this is my first time making this, I'm going to see if I can get it to that 70 degree mark. So just keep cooking it until you reach your 70 degrees Celsius. And once I reach that mark, I will go weigh this again and add back any water that I've lost in the cook. Okay, we have our temperature reached. I've added back the extra water that I was missing, added in my preservative, stirring it up. Now it's time to add in my powders that I mixed beforehand. And I'm going to do well, I guess we'll just dump them in there. Scrape my bowl out. Okay, set that to the side. We're going to add these in here. Nice and easy. Gently stir. Sometimes I'm not real gentle. Oh, like right there. Gently, gently, gently. We'll see it come together. It's starting to come together. So hopefully this will give you a visual of what yours is supposed to look like. And once we get this together, we'll see how thick we think it is, if it's too thick, so I would say you might need a little experience with frosting consistencies. Most people have frosted a cake or frosted something, a cupcake, or ate frosting, so you know how thick you like it or don't like it. Almost got my powders mixed in. Okay. Ooh, I'm tired. Okay. Looks mixed in pretty good. Now, I have not added my fragrance oil. But, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to add my fragrance oil now. And then I'm going to split my batch and add color to one side. And I want the other part white. So when I pipe it, I have a two-tone look. That's what I'm going for. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back. Okay, now it's time to add my fragrance oil. And this fragrance is a mixture that I make myself, and I call it Unicorn Fluff. Can't remember how it come about. The fluff got in there because I used to only use it in whipped soap. And the colors of the soap reminded me of unicorn stuff. So, and I'm not sure if I added this at the wrong time or not. So we're just going to see what happens. But I'm going to make sure I mix it really well. Now, I have not had this fragrance oil turn brown on me. It does contain some vanillin. But for some reason, when I mix these together and make this fragrance, it does not discolor. So hopefully it will not in this recipe either. Now I'm liking the consistency of this, but I haven't mixed it yet because I still have to do this in my KitchenAid or a handheld cake mixer. And I may just do the handheld cake mixer today. Okay, fragrance oil's mixed, and now to do my color. I'm going to go with a lake dye, and this is a pink color that I really, really like. So I'm going to put this in my powder bowl, and I'm just going to eyeball that I'm doing half of this. Okay, I'm just eyeballing it. And I think it's pretty close. Okay, and I'm just going to put some pink in here. And I'm going to mix it by hand before I beat it up. So let me find my little... I don't want too much in there. But I don't have my little stir thing, so we're just going to tap some in here. Now this mixes very well with water. As most of you know, if you make bath bombs, you use lake dyes because they do so great with water. I mean, you can use mica, but mica can stick to the tub. So I'm going to stir this up. Now I got this lake dye from MakeYourOwn.buzz. And I've always really liked using it. I like the way it makes my bath bombs look. And hopefully I'm going to love it in this frosting. So I still have to mix this up. Now I'm going to beat these for 1 full minute, and then I'll come right back and we'll pop some cupcakes. Okay, we're going to beat this up for 1 minute. I'm gonna guess that's about a minute. Now, for me, I don't know. I'm not sure if I think that's too thick to pop. Let's beat up this pink one and see what we think. There. Okay, I'm happy with this consistency. If you're not happy with it, you can thin it out some. Now I'm gonna double check here and see what I like. But I don't know. I think that looks okay. It might be a little thick, but I still think that's plenty poppable. Okay, so now we'll get it in our popping bag. Okay, so here's what I do. I put it on plastic wrap, the bubble cream frosting. I want to make sure I say that right. The Dream Come True Solid Bubble Frosting. Oh, this don't say bubble cream. Okay, and then I twist these little ends. Now, here is my popping bag, if you can see that. And I'm going to drop this little doohickey in there because I don't know what it's called. And I gotta cut my end off. There. Okay, so before I put my tip on, make sure I get the air out of here. Okay, I'm going to fold this down. Fold this down. We're going to stick this in here. This is my plastic wrap tip. Okay, just so you can see how I do this. Now you can do it however you want. This is what I do. And then I pull, because the plastic wrap tends to cling to the bag, I have to pull and turn to loosen it up. And then I'll pull it as far as I can get it. You see that? As far as I can get it. And I cut it off. I set all that to the side. Then I'm putting my tip on here. This is a 826, a Tico tip. And I think I got this tip when I bought the Royalty Soaps tips from Nurture Soaps. I think this one come with it. Hey, don't you dare slide out of there. You may have to hold it up and push it back in there. I may try to come out of there because I'm not twisted it on all the way. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I've got my camera at a different angle and I'm not sure it's a good one. Okay, that's tight. Now I'm going to get my bath bombs. I got a few bath bombs here. And these are like a little cupcake. And I've also got some little squirty toys here we're going to stick on top. One more second. Okay, here we go. So let's pop some of these and let's hope I'm at a good angle. Okay. So it is a little thick. I'm gonna make a little dollop in the middle. Hope y'all can see that. I'm going to move two of these out of my way. We're going to work on this one. And my arm is in a shot. We'll do it this way. Now I'm just squeezing and letting it fall. Okay. So, this is what I have. Now, what I didn't do, that I should have done, is spread some on that bath bomb. So let's hope it sticks. I'm going to squeeze some out and spread on the bottom. Let's take the sticker off best we can. Oh, I didn't know that sticker was on there. These gloves make it so hard. Well, I got the sticker off some. We're going to spread some of this on the bottom of this little toy. Okay? And then we're going to stick it on there. So, I hope you can see this. There's our bath bomb cupcake. Now, I don't know if I like the owl on there. It's a little big. But we'll try a little fish. Okay, let's do another one. I'm trying to get out of the shot. Okay, you see what happened there? It came off because I didn't spread it. So we're going to spread this part right here on here. This is going to be our base. Spread it on there. She does say that in the directions, and I just forgot, so my fault. Okay, now, there's our dollop. Now, we don't want to get this too thick. And since I'm putting a toy on here, I mean, that right there is probably pretty good. See? It's probably pretty good. And I'm going to spread some of this on my toy. I'll just take some off this other one since I didn't get enough on there anyway. And we're going to squish it on there. There's another one. Okay, now this one we're going to spread it around. We want everything to stick really well. I hope I'm out of the shot. No, not quite. I'm trying to get out of the shot so y'all can see what I'm doing, because I'm not at a great angle. Now this one, I'm not going to put a toy. We're just going to pipe it. Bath bomb cupcake. I may add some glitter. I may add some glitter to that. That's safe for bath bomb water. But there you go. That's the recipe. And I hope y'all can see these. I know my camera is not at the best angle. Okay, a little closer. Here is our bath bomb cupcake, and I will do a better picture and have it at the front. But I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you learned something, and it really does look gorgeous. I can't wait to do the rest of these. It's so much fun. I know some little child is going to adore this. And if you will, subscribe to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up. Comment below. Let me see what you're doing and what you're making. And thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to use your coupon code DAWN20. That's DAWN20. Check out my Etsy shop, dinkyloves.etsy.com. Check me out on Facebook, Dinkyloves Bath and Body LLC. That's my group. Join it. Get in on our auctions. Have a lot of fun with us. Click my links, and y'all have a great day. Bye for now.